Yo, what's up? This is Joyner Lucas. You are now watching Hot New Hip Hop. Growing up in Worcester, Massachusetts was cool, man. Um, definitely, definitely a struggle. Not a lot of opportunities, and a lot of talented people. A lot of talented people out there. It's cool though, but as much as there's talented people out there, there's a lot of crabs in the bucket. But I think that's everywhere you go. A lot of people trying to get out, trying to pull each other down and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what it was like growing up. I'm inspired to do music by different different people's situations. It gives me something to write about. Family, friends, my son. I'm not really inspired by as many celebrities anymore, but yeah, that's what inspires me musically. Yeah, I think over time I built my sound. Over time, I got when you practice, you get a lot more comfortable with your flow. I feel like if you practice at anything, then you become better at it over time. Watching TV or playing video games or chilling and hanging out or partying and smoking, drink, whatever your hobbies are. I was writing and I was practicing my craft, and that's how I became, I guess you could say, good at what I do. My music evolved since my first project by me studying my own flaws and what I need to work on musically, listening to feedback from the fans, getting an understanding of what other people like to hear from me, and then honing in on that, practicing that specifically, and just becoming better at my flaws. The most important thing that I've learned since I started making music, I've learned a lot of different things, a lot of different characteristics from people. I've learned how to create emotional connection. The most important thing I've learned is being myself. Being myself is what sets me apart, I believe, and not trying to be like anybody else. I think more artists and more people should embrace who they are. My process is sleep. I need to have like a really clear mind before I start writing. I can't be tired. If I get some good sleep and I wake up and I just go, and then I'll get stuck somewhere, and then I'll get stressed out. Go chill, take a walk, go eat some food, go back to it, and then pick up where I left off. That's really my process. That's what it's like. Yeah, definitely like being hands-on. I feel like me having more control over my videos, and nobody can see the vision the way that I see it. So it's like I had to learn how to do that. I had to learn how to direct. When it was in other people's hands, it wasn't going down smoothly. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot harder in the beginning. The more I practiced at it, and the more I became good at it, it was easy for me to take it in. Learning the directing game is definitely what made me is what I feel like is my strong suit. Yeah. How do I prepare to write myself from different perspectives? Honestly, it's not hard. It's really easy because I let the beat take me where I need to go, and I know exactly what I want to do at that moment in time. So it's not as thought out as it just hits me. So there really wasn't a lot of planning that went into that, other than the process of listening to the beat and figuring out. Once I figured out what I wanted to write about, it was a really fast process because I already had the video in mind. This project was a lot. This is about 2 years in the making. There's a lot of records that I scrap, start over. And there's records that I made from the very beginning 2 years ago that I still kept on the project now. So it's a lot of old mixed with new, but it's all cohesive. Got Boy Wonder involved halfway through after I already, was about to put it out, and then Boy Wonder got involved, and then I revamped, started working with his production as well as some of the production that I already had, and from that point on, it was good. It was a really easy process. I knew I wanted to go in that direction once I did the first voicemail on there, and I was like, oh man, like I think I want to like keep it going like this, you know. And it's my real voicemail, by the way. So I just felt like, you know, why don't you just give people my number and just let them call me, you know. And that's exactly what I did. And now I can feel closer to the people, closer to the fans and people that rock with me, and have a close personal relationship with them, you know. Now my number's still the same. It's still the same. I might pick up and call. You never know. There was no reason why I chose to remix it. I just honestly just always wanted to rap on that beat, and I wanted an excuse to do it. You know, once my manager Drew called me, and he was like, "You should." It's the same dude who, mind you, told me to kill the panda. It's all his fault. This guy said, "Yo, you need to, you know, do the mask off joint. It's really popping right now." And I was like, what are we gonna call it? I was like, what about mask on? Once he told me what mask off was about, he was like, you know, it's about taking the mask off, and just, you know, in the song you're saying Molly Percocet, he's like admitting like his, you know, the mask is coming off, you don't have to hide about this anymore. I was like, so what if I put the mask on and just start just going ham? And I put the mask on, you know? But there wasn't, you know, it was just me having fun. Really, that's it. Why did I say don't compare me to him? Because you can't. Have people try to compare me to Logic? I see a lot of references to me and Logic, but you can't compare me and Logic. Me and Logic are two different artists. I mean, he's good at what he does. I just don't feel like you can compare me and him. Just a lot of behind the scenes stuff that happened with Logic that I really wasn't really a fan of. It's been cool, you know. Honestly, I've signed to Atlantic almost a year ago, but I've been creating my project, and now is the time where it's go time. Before it was like there really wasn't nothing that anybody can do other than, you know, just let me get in my workspace and create. So as of now, you know, it's time that, you know, we started working. We really started pushing the go button, and I know everybody's anxious to see what Atlantic is going to do, and, you know, so am I, and I think it's dope. I feel like what you're going to get from my music is going to be passion and, you know, a lot of raw energy and, you know, some storytelling here and there. Not one overall point that I want people to get. It's different pieces.